How can we play the forehand faster and at the same time more safe? And I'm gonna explain a little bit in a few exercises and a few tips for you to improve your forehand. And the first thing you need to understand, if you find this content helpful, you can download my free PDF guide that summarizes everything we are going over today. Sometimes to correct your technique is even easier to create a new technique, a new habit, and repeat it enough times until it becomes automated, and then you can play with that exact technique and improve your forehand. For example, if you have a really difficult movement with a lot of movements on the racket, it's more difficult to execute a perfect shot. So the main thing you need to understand is to make the shot simple. And the first thing is to rotate your shoulders as soon as you see the ball coming to your forehand. Of course, you start with a split step, and when you see that the ball is going to the forehand, you should rotate your shoulders as fast as possible. Another important thing is, after this, is to keep your hand here pointing to the ball with your elbow or with your hand. It's up to you. I prefer a little bit more with my elbow. And then after this, the third tip is to keep the racket facing down when the ball is exactly bouncing on your side of the court. If the ball is bouncing and the racket is still here, you are late, and of course you're gonna play the ball inside of the court and the shot is not gonna be as perfect as you wish. So the first thing is split step, first step, and shoulders rotation, okay? And you keep the head of the racket up. And on this position, I really like to talk about the grip. I never talk about the grip a lot, but on your forehand, I always ask to keep the racket facing to the fence of the other side, like that, and your hand here relax. If you have like this, okay, if you see this part of your hand is not so comfortable, if you have this is also not good. Here, relaxed without these things on your hand, okay? Here, and the hand exactly on this side. This is the position I believe is better to start your forehand as a beginner. Of course, a lot of professional players start like that to increase the loop of the racket and to increase the speed of the ball as well. But to start and to make sure you have the right grip, face it to the racket, face it to the fence, your hand like that, hold it, and your hand like this here, okay? And from this position you can open your racket, okay, and you keep your hand or your elbow pointing to the ball, okay, and then you prepare the racket, and when the ball is bouncing, racket is ready to play. Okay, this is the most important thing, is exactly when the ball is bouncing and the racket faces to the floor. Looks simple, but if you focus on this, if you create your own rhythm, okay, you improve your forehand, and it's simple and efficient at the same time. Another thing, another common mistake, and that can help you. Wait, the camera is almost falling, is again windy. Another common mistake on your forehand is to take your hand out of the ball too early, which is gonna make you lose the control of the shot, lose the control of the ball. And one of the tips I like to the forehand, and what's really windy, but when you prepare the racket, while you are preparing the racket, I mean, if you rotate your hand while you are opening the racket, it helps you to keep your hand on this side, which means like you open and your hand is here, and while you go with the racket back, you rotate your hand like this here, okay? And then when you play, at the same time you play, you go with the racket forward, and your hand comes to the chest of the body, and here you will accelerate much more the ball, and you feel your forehand, you feel the power, and at the same time is safe. Why? Because you have the right grip, okay? You can generate more topspin, at the same time the ball is safe, and you will enjoy more to play tennis, and you can be more aggressive. This is so much fun, and you can enjoy really much more your forehand, because believe me, you really can play much more aggressive without a lot of mistakes. And with this grip, another common mistake you will do is missing to the net. Why? Because you'll not use the legs as you should. And when you play tennis, you should play and you go up and forward at the same time you play. And when you miss to the net, what you should do is to work more on your legs and go up and forward at the same time you play. And if you combine all of these things together, your forehand will be much stronger, much faster, much more safe, and you will miss way less. Then the other thing you need to focus also is the contact point. Racket in front of you on your side, okay? This is the basic. So the ball is bouncing, racket is here, and then when you play, in front of you on your side. If you focus on this, okay, it improves a lot your forehand also. And when you play the ball here, you need to play and brush the ball like the windshield in the car, like this. You need to play, okay, and do the top spin here, And for the topspin, I have a really good exercise that I just uploaded this week or a few days ago. You can just check it here. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in this video right here. Bye bye.